Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our 172 of Let's Play The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt, where in the last part we were helping this little girl because someone massacred her village. And, yeah, let's go. She told us where the bad man is, so we're going to go say hello to the bad man and see what the fuck just went down from their perspective.
Circle. Need to look around. Footprints. Barely visible. Must be him.
Even a witch's footprints, when they're it looks like when they're like hurt, they actually do, you know, leave footprints and that.
Blood. Still fresh. He's close.
Pain in the ass. Wolves, I love wolves, so stop making me kill you. Noble creatures. But, you know, stop attacking me, you know, I'm gonna have to kill you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's just up here at this point.
A fellow witcher. Well, small one.
You lost something.
Come all that way to give me my medallion? Thanks. Craft Solidarity's alive and well.
But our craft's reputation is on its last legs. Folk won't easily forget that massacre.
Occupational hazard. Could have happened to any one of us. Well, what are you still doing here?
I want to chat first. Then we'll see.
Take your seat.
I'll stand. Now talk. Honorton, what happened?
Come on. You know what happened. Know what they wanted to pay me for the lesson? Go on, guess.
100.
Haha, if only. 12. Understand, pal? 12 fucking crowns. Barely covers my potion ingredients.
What had you agreed to?
That several times over. But when it came time to pay up, you know the routine. Oh, good sir, me young'uns are starving. There's a war on. Gods have mercy. Show some pity.
Rings a bell, but that's no reason to kill.
I'm not finished. Told them I wouldn't show pity. And if I didn't see gold, they'd wish they had the lesson back. They got these grim looks. Then the alderman spoke. Come now, Master Witcher. Me and the lads, we hid some gold in the barn, so's the Baron's men wouldn't take it. Come, you'll get your coin right quick. I fell for it, like a fool. One of them chattered on while another jabbed me in the back with a pitchfork.
How the hell did you survive that? Pitchfork wounds are bad. Know that all too well.
I turned at the last instant. Prongs went in shallow, at an angle. Missed my lungs. I admit, I lost my temper. Lost it bad. I'm used to shit bounties, to the cheating, to then begging me for help, and then spitting as I pass. But murder me? Just to save a few crowns? I'm supposed to protect Horsens like that? So I drew steel. And didn't sheathe it till the ground was slick with blood.
The girl. Why'd you spare her?
'Cause... it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't have asked if it didn't. Talk.
Reminded me of my sister. How I remember her from... just before they took me away to the School of the Cat.
How is she now?
Died about 10 years ago. Of old age. Well, we've had our little heart-to-heart. Witcher to Witcher. What now?
Ultimately, it's not my job to judge you.
That's it? Not gonna lecture me? Make me promise to mend my ways?
They call me the Butcher of Blaviken, for good reason. I know how it is. Sometimes heads just roll.
Wait. I'm no cheap prick like those hayseeds. I owe you something. Here, directions to my stash. Take what you want.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Good luck on the path, Wolf.
Should get back to the kid before something else sniffs her out.
I was gonna say just then that I think that quest, even if you're playing Geralt true to the books, from what I remember of him, even I think Geralt would be you know, like yeah, this, you know, I understand exactly how it is, you know. I mean, he didn't want to butcher people, but they didn't give him a choice, so. The guy didn't attack, the guy defended himself, and then, you know, he went a little bit far, but, I mean, he just literally risked his life to help them, and then they fucked him over. I'm not saying he was in the right, but I don't think Geralt, like I had Geralt say, Geralt's in no way able to judge him for what he did.
You're back! I thought you'd not return. That he'd hurt you too.
I'm fine. And you don't need to worry about him anymore.
So you'll take me to my auntie's? It's awful here.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Think I could ride on your shoulders?
So long as you promise not to pull my hair.
I promise.
Then hop on up.
It's gonna pull your ears instead. You know how it goes. You gotta hold him to something.
Auntie Lucy!
Millie, what are you doing here, you naughty girl?
Cause back in the village, there's no...
I'll explain. You run along and play a bit, all right? There was a massacre in Honorton. No survivors. Well, except her.
The gods, what happened? A bandit attack?
You could say that. You'll look after her?
Truth be told, you'd do better to take her with you.
Funny. Used to be folk were afraid we'd take their kids.
Used to be folk weren't so in need. Got 4 of me own grandkids. Used to be 6, but we buried 2 last winter. Hard to live off naught but bark soup.
Take this. Use it for food, and only food. If I come back and see you drinking.
So much. The gods reward ye, Master Witcher, 1,000 blessings.
Time I was on my way.
No? But why?
Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road, on the path.
Will you come back and see me sometime?
Hope so. Take care, kid.
Millie, come, child. We'll buy a bit of flour. Your aunt'll whip up some pancakes. Sound good to ye?
I think the real question, this is what makes me worry, like, wonder about the economy of The Witcher, which is, you know, the reason why I talked about it a couple episodes ago. It's like, 40 crowns seems like a lot. Like, this sword's worth 420. Wait, no, wait. Let me just find one of the most random shitty swords. Yeah, like they're worth apparently 400 odd. You sell them for about 50, but you get my like. The point is obviously they're worth a lot, but like the game, and then like when you get 40 gold, like when you go to that auction in the Heart and Stone,
Go.
like you pay I think like 50 crowns for a painting. And obviously that's meant to be like, this is meant to be like somewhere where only people with a lot of money go. And I get it could be, you know, just spare money, but 50 crowns for a painting. That sounds like the painting's worth a lot. But then you give 40 crowns to that woman, and it's like, I don't know. I just wish the economy was better explained in a way so you could understand it instead of it just being, you know, a side part. I get that it's not the most important thing in the game, or even in the stories, but I mean, I personally like the idea of knowing if, you know, how much money's worth, and you know, if it's like, you know, what exactly it's worth and why it's worth that, and you know what you can get with it, stuff like that. I guess I think this way because of D&D, to be honest. Because in D&D, if you, like, it's depending on your campaign, money it can either mean a lot, or, well, actually, it should always mean a lot, to be fair, but, you know, there's always ways to get money. But, you know, obviously, what I mean is, you know...
Hey there.
Yeah, we'll kill these guys quickly.
Bad idea.
Oh, that's the best one. That is legit the best kill.
Foglet, Ghoul, Grave Hag. Wonder why he didn't turn in these trophies. Maybe they tried to cheat him then, too.
So the sword we get is called Tiger, which is a level 47 sword because I picked it up at level 47. I forget. If I remember correctly, the swords you pick up are always the swords like these ones are always a level close to you, or the level you're at, and that's actually not a bad sword at all. That's actually a really cool sword. The problem is it looks basic AF, so you know I ain't gonna be using it, but I ain't gonna be selling it either. Gatine, it's over. Soldiers have taken the school. They killed Axel and Cedric. As for Schrodinger, well, I can't say for sure. Might be alive, might be dead. Bounties have been put on your head and mine. Avoid cities and the high roads. Don't attract any attention, Joel. Well, I mean, the school of the cat, I'm not even going to pretend they're nice guys. The school of the cat are literally just assassins, so you can't really say that it's like, you know, they didn't deserve getting their asses handed to them, but I guess not all. You can always say they're not all, and that'd be a very valid argument. Not all of them are assholes. Just the well-known ones are. But then again, they're not regicide like the School of the Viper. School of the Viper are all goddamn regicide. So, because I'm pretty sure they were it was. If I remember correctly, the School of the Viper, the last of them, which is the ones you fight in The Witcher 2. And The Witcher 1, because the Witcher 1, the guy is a Viper. The end of The Witcher 1, the assassin is a Viper. But yeah, those guys, what's it called? Words. Oh fuck, I'm trying to think. Yeah, those guys are all plotting regicide and that. Obviously, it was for Nilfgaard who they were doing it for, but... Oh, if you didn't know, spoiler, I guess. But, you know, Witcher 2, Witcher 1, and Witcher 3 have been out for a long time now. But then again, I guess there's still... But then again, if you're 172 parts into a Witcher 3 Let's Play, and you didn't know that, I'd be surprised. God, we've got a long way to go to Oxenfurt. The Oxenfurt Drunk. I don't even recognize this quest, to be honest. We'll find it though. We'll do it though. It shouldn't take us long. I do like how well these side quests are integrated. Like, Many RPGs side quests feel like just that, a side quest. They don't feel like they're important, or they don't feel like anything you do on it could impact the main story and stuff like that. Like playing Divinity Original Sin 2 is, you know, a lot of the side quests are, I mean, yeah, they're a lot better than a lot of side quests, but like some of them just feel pointless. They just feel like, oh, it's just literally a side quest. So, and I'm not saying that but that's bad, but I mean, like The Witcher 3, even though it has side quests like that, because of the like, you know, the story you get of every little side quest, it always feels more important than, you know, a side quest in other games. Which I think is actually a really good thing. Sometimes you just need that different, like, you know, different atmosphere. But yeah, I wish more games would make side quests that are like you could like link into the main story and that, and like, you know, open additional dialogues or conversations because you've done them. Or even side quests that, you know, if you don't do by a certain main mission, you can't do because, you know, they're linked before that. Stuff like that I think are really good. Annoying because, you know, you have to figure them out, but also good because, you know, it's that little bit of an extra, it's a little bit unique. So it's always good to do something different. Oh. And here's Oxenfurt, the Novigrad gate, if I remember correctly. The gate that is furthest away from Novigrad. Oh no, this is the Western Gate. Yeah, no, wait, why is the Novigrad Gate not the... I keep forgetting. Yeah, I may as well just run at this point.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Again, 3 pounds of steel ain't that heavy, mate. You really need to get a bigger, better sword. Like, shit, that's just like, that's a very weak sword if it's only 3 pounds.
Fancy, eh?
Like, no, I guess these are like £2. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure £3 isn't heavy for a sword. Oh, fucking... I do not know what it is about that laugh, but I hate it.
Here to talk about the contract.
Contract? Ah, yes. Put my mark to something of the sort. Seems a creature's attacking lonely passers-by, abandoning their corpses in gutters around Oxenfurt.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps, but we've a ploughing war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
Let's talk about the reward.
Acquit yourself well and you'll not be disappointed. Redanian army's no band of scruffs. We can afford to hire a witcher.
Can you, though?
I see you've taken a more reasonable tack. We're finally getting somewhere, but it's still too much. I see. Very well. That I can pay with a clear conscience.
I'll take the job. Need to hear some details.
You'll learn everything I know.
Like to examine the victims' bodies.
A corpse is a corpse.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of monster killed them.
Ask our Sawbones. He'll know if the corpses have been burned or not. You'll most likely find him in the hut on the riverbank. Our impromptu morgue.
Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Some woman survived an attack. They say she's not been sober since. I'd try the tavern in Oxenfurt if you're willing to try talking to her.
Won't give me any trouble with the reward, will you?
Nah, I want this out of my hair.
Alright, let's go talk to the witness. Oh, sorry, the medic. No, the witness is closer. Pretty sure the the witness is on the way to the medic, so yeah, this is definitely the smartest thing to do.
Why?
We've no to talk about.
Oh, will you buy a round for a victim of the beast?
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
I think you'll tell me everything I need to know. Bottle or no bottle.
Yes, I will. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. I couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all!
Very aggressive. I'm gonna go talk to the medic before I go there. Just so I can see if the bodies are there, so, you know, because it's better to examine a corpse and see the wounds yourself as a witcher than, you know, rely on testimonies of a witness.
You the medic? I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
You done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want.
Correct answer.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood. Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol. Just like the other one.
It appears our vampire likes to get drunk.
If you were an orphan, I'd diagnose him. But you...
Alright, let's go see what down this alley then. I'm assuming it'll lead to a sewer, because I think I have done this quest before. I knew I recognized some of these later quests. Like I think it's the low level quest I never bothered with.
Corpse yesterday.
Honor in the
Drained to the last drop, not an ounce of blood.
The bracelet. Pretty worn. Silver under the gilding. Too big for a woman's wrist. Attacker lost it most likely. Fondness for jewelry. Wounds on the victim's bodies. Everything suggests a catachan. Except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
Well, again, why do people think witches spread any of those things? Like, none of them sound like something a witcher would spread.
His Majesty King Radovid is...
Come closer. We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, all right? What's your poison?
Want to get drunk off my ass, and it's gotta be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither. Just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
Pour. And keep it coming.
Well,
Once was a maid from Vicovaro. Tight at night she'd be loose come morrow. Early in the morning. Another maid from Vicovaro. Plowed with pleasure, drank with sorrow, till early in the morning.
Catachan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.
Fancy, eh?
oh, I like how this is part of Geralt's like job. Just get smashed on the job. Come on, Geralt, sing your lungs out.
Our third maid was not and gave it up to any man standing early in the
What's the meaning of this? Such rudeness and vulgarity. Young people these days.
All right. Sheesh.
Oh, young people these days. I mean, does Geralt look young? Like, Geralt looks old AF. Though for 100 years old, he looks young. So I guess, like, I guess that guy just knew his age.
Long live Radovid.
Sure, mate. Sure, long live.
I sense your blood.
Come out and fight, bitch.
I shall drink your blood.
Come on, cut the shit.
Here I am. Over here.
Where's that damned catacan?
It's over there.
I can hear it.
Come here, you motherfucking little cocksucking twat pheasant.
It's going to the hut by the river.
And me and Erdenort are gonna fucking murder him. Thank you, Karkan. Well, love it. Alright, so let's go collect our reward. I think it was well and truly earned.
Stay out of my way.
Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a catacan was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catacan?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
I thought catacans were lower vampires.
So long.
Hang on a minute. 1 minute. 1 fucking second. 1 fucking second. Catacans and their more dangerous kin, Necrats, are the embodiment of human fear. They hide in the shadows, they feed on blood, they resemble enormous bats, although with long fangs and even longer talons. And as if that weren't terror enough, they could turn invisible, waiting unseen while dread of their preventable attack overwhelms a victim. Metalier, Great Mother, protects us from evil, from unclean devils and foul demons, and most of all from the clutches of Catacans and Necrats. Fragments of a prayer. If Bruxers are considered lower vampires and the Catacans are considered higher, I don't think I understand. Because higher vampires are meant to be better, or they're meant to be human-like. And I get technically that Catacan was human-like, but you know, it reeks of doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure that was like
Where you think you're going, mucker?
Why do you even care?
You're in the military operations zone, and our job's to collect the war tax.
Look more like you're collecting for a round of vodka to me.
I wonder I do. Will you be that cheeky when we accuse you of spying? Now shut your trap and pay.
Not about to give you a copper.
Told you he was a spy. We're gonna arrest you in the name of good King Radovid.
You can always try.
What's going on here?
Reporting the capture of a suspicious individual, sir. A spy.
A witcher'd make as good a spy as you'd make a chaperone. I catch you extorting coin again, you'll go straight to the front. The Eastern Front. And you, Witcher, best give these parts a wide berth.
Thanks. Farewell.
Watch your step.
Fuck.
Right, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure maybe it's like an error in the script, and you know, them, because I'm pretty sure they're higher of the lower vampires, but they're not higher vampires specifically. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because in the next part, you know, we'll continue on. See you guys then.